We've all known someone who has had cancer probably at some point, but like you don't really know what it's like until you experience it, I think.
No one expects to learn they have cancer, but one symptom made Jenna pause.
I knew something wasn't right.
At first, she brushed the concern aside.
It was just denial. Like I was living my life. I had just gotten a promotion and I was active and healthy, or at least I thought. And I was just like, oh, it's not that big of a deal.
A year later, she decided to get it checked out and scheduled her first colonoscopy.
I was diagnosed with colorectal cancer stage 3 in April of 2025.
She went to Dr. John Marks, an internationally recognized surgeon with Mainline Health.
What we're all focused on is maximizing patients' quality of life.
Dr. Marks assured Jenna her cancer was curable. A whirlwind journey began: chemo, radiation, and surgery. For most colorectal cancer patients, that journey ends in a permanent or at least temporary ostomy bag.
It was just really hard for me mentally, emotionally to visualize that for myself.
Luckily for Jenna, Dr. Marks had just agreed to participate in a clinical trial for a device called the Colovac. It temporarily acts like a vacuum inside the wound, preventing leaks, effectively replacing the need for an ostomy bag at all.
What this does, it avoids a second operation where you have to get rid of the temporary bag. So it's a major win in that regard.
Dr. Marks and his team at Lankenau performed the first surgery using a Colovac in the country. Jenna was their second patient involved in the trial.
I feel so grateful and lucky that like I could be a part of the study, and it was like the right timing for my surgery.
10 days after surgery,
I walked out of the hospital and like it was behind me. I felt like it was behind me.
without needing additional surgeries or even a temporary ostomy bag, unheard of for patients with colon cancer.
For us to be able to do this and have patients not even need that is a real godsend for them.
Dr. Marks hopes Jenna's story becomes the norm for all of his patients.
Assuming everything goes as the early results look, this will be widely adopted and utilized, and I think it'll be the standard of care in not very long.
So they don't just survive, they thrive.
I'm going to turn 50 this year, and I'm like, great, bring it. Like, I'm here.
Brenna Weick, NBC 10 News.